Animal Crossing New Horizons can be a little lonely, but you can always get together with your friends. If your friends aren't quite as far along in the game as you, there are lots of ways to help them pay off their house loans and start laying out the island of their dreams. Here are 3 things you can do with your friends to help move things along. Having the right tools can be a huge help earlier on in the game. 2 of the more important tools are the ladder and the vaulting pole. The game keeps you from exploring every part of your island early on, but once your friends get access to their airport gates, have them visit your island. You could go to them, but it's probably more efficient for them to come to you if you're further along and have access to more stuff. Give them a ladder and a vaulting pole, which will help them reach parts of their islands separated by rivers. If your store is still open, grab a couple of recipes for tools they might not have yet. In addition, if you've got some extra materials to craft a better version of certain tools, such as axes, fishing rods, and bug nets, craft them for your friends. It'll go a long way. Fruits are a valuable resource in Animal Crossing New Horizons and serve multiple purposes. There are 6 types of fruit that can be found in the game's world, and your starting island will have one of the 6: oranges, apples, peaches, cherries, coconuts, and pears. Players who might be further along will have access to more fruit that aren't native to their island. Fruit that isn't native to your island sells for more bells, so it's good to have access to different kinds of fruit as soon as you can. So, players who might be missing out on some fruit could definitely use a few of each to plant on their own islands to farm and sell. When you're near your friend, you can hop into your inventory and select which fruit you want to donate and drop it from your menu. To split up the fruit, select the fruit and select Grab One to place it on an empty inventory in your slot. You can then hold the A button on each fruit and drag it to specify how much fruit you want to give to your friend. Just remember to tell them to have their shovel out when planting or the option won't show up. A few apples can turn into a decent amount once the trees start producing 3 apples each time they're ready to harvest. So if your friends plant early, they can have a lot of fruit to sell. The kinds of fish you can catch in Animal Crossing changes based on factors like time of day and location. Take note of which fish you catch and how much they generally go for. Don't be afraid to throw back some fish into the water or hold off on one big catch so you can fill your inventory with higher priced fish. That way, when you sell them all in one go, you'll take bigger strides towards paying off loans or going towards KK Slider's entire discography. If your friends need some fishing help, before you visit, scoop up a bunch of manila clams and craft some fishing bait. Help catch some fish with them and even hook them up with a good amount of extra bait so they can keep doing this on their own time too. And if you love them enough, give them a few extra fishing rods to use too. Those are some quick ways you can pass the time together and still stay in touch while practicing some good old social distancing. Throw some of your helpful multiplayer tips in the comments below and help pay it forward too.